Hey, y'all, welcome. I found a chat forum, low GPA success stories for you guys. If you was an undergrad and you got a low GPA, this the guy right here is basically saying um, he wanted for encouragement. I think he said I could certainly use the encouragement. Um, Mention the strong points in your application that you believe contributed to your acceptance despite your low GPA. Maybe if this gets traffic, it can be sticky or put on a sidebar. Yeah, this is the first thing that popped up, so he did a good job at that. So let's just look at some of them. So this is encouraging people to, I don't know, you feel like low GPAs, you feel like it's over for you basically. But here we go, man. So Mike Smith, this guy had a, well, you can see the name. He had a 2.6 from WCUPA in physics. He worked in the industry 5 years. Then he applied to a Master's of Science in Engineering at Drexel and was accepted. It was accepted. He needed good letters of rec and an okay GRE score, but he said he had a solid letter of intent and proof of funding from his job. So, and he said he currently applying for a PhD. So the guy went from 2.6 to a Master's at Drexel and working on a PhD. That's one. One guy said he had finished with a 2.7. That was like mine at college too, like a 2.7. But so he did well enough there to get two internships. Got asked to do a research project he got asked to do a research project with a professor. So it's just about putting yourself out there really and talking to people. That's one right there. Well, that one I guess he just went straight to work. Let's see. Oh, he actually did get a master's, I think PhD too. So um, now this guy right here going the story. He said he haven't done anything yet, but he finished with an undergrad with a 2.8 cumulative GPA 2 years ago, and this year he got accepted to 3 out of the 5 programs he applied to. He started his MA in the fall. This was 6 years ago though, so but still, it still applied today as far as getting in with low GPAs. Okay, he got a 2.9. He almost had a 3.0. He got a hard major though, with a bachelor's in mathematics and chemistry. Those two hard majors. He said he applied for 4 or 5 PhD programs in statistics and got rejected from all of them. At the end of April, I came up with a plan B. I applied to 2 MS programs, math programs, and got into both. So he did have some success then. Okay. He didn't put what school, so I'm going to skip that one a little bit. This guy right here said he had a 3.1 upon graduating in 2014 from an open enrollment state school. I had failed out of that institution with a 1.8 in 2011. With such a low GPA, I only applied to 3 PhD programs in sociology because I knew I would get rejected, but I had to give it a shot. I was rejected from one and accepted to the others. My choice in my fallback school, my choice fully funded me with assistantship, so that's good. His statement of purpose, it was honest and heartfelt. I explained why I failed out in 2011 and what I did to remedy that mistake. My major and minor GPAs were 3.9. That's good. That's what helped in the 3.9 and 4.0 majors GPA. He made it clear that it would never happen again and named specific faculty and referenced their research and how I believe my work could fit with others. So this guy had, or guy or girl had a research position in undergrad, average state school, but no significant projects or publications. Graduated with a 2.8 GPA. Science GPA was even lower. Worked for a year as a lab tech with some significant projects done, but no publishes. I think that's what stands for publications either. Had 55 percentile GRE scores, got into the master program at Hopkins. That's a good school, a real good school. Earned a 3.5 GPA at master's and was publication on the way status when I applied to PhD. Got into a biochem PhD program at Hopkins, full ride plus stipend, unconditional, and now I'm entering my second year program. So they probably finished by now, of course. No, that's another one. We got 3.1. Let's find some lower GPAs than that. Because a 3.1 at a real prestigious school ain't bad. Let's see. 3.3 undergrad, accepted into a STEM PhD program. I had the lowest GPA of anyone in cohort, but I was primarily author on a manuscript on my undergrad. Without that, I doubt I would have gotten in. So look, this guy had a 3.2 and got into a top 10 program for his field, had very strong letters of recommendation, 18 months of undergraduate research. I didn't have any papers when I interviewed, but I had a data set that eventually became a first author paper and another one, a second author paper. Also, decent GRE style statement of purpose. Now, this is a good one right here. Here we go. I graduated with my BA in history with a 2.67 GPA. I switched majors from bio to chemistry my third year of college and finished with a major GPA of 3.6. Okay. Worked a few years and saved up money to work on a terminal MA degree, and I will be starting a PhD at a top tier program in my field. So it's like, no matter how you start, man, like, of course, it can affect you in some ways, but 2.6 GPA would have better than average GRE, and I got into an MS program in neuroscience at that's probably West Virginia University. Had 2 years experience as an undergrad assistant at a lab on campus, but beyond that, nothing too impressive. Plus, my PI said that if I really wanted to, he'd switch me from PhD in a heartbeat. I'm just a slacker, and I don't think I can commit to that. If I can do it, you can do it, basically. This forum did a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, I was looking for. I'm gonna read one more. I just read through it myself a little bit, but I want to find one more to read though. So. Okay, 2.7 undergrad GPA from a mid-level state school, top 10 public university USA in the U.S. in a STEM PhD program. He has 6 years of industry experience, 6 months volunteering in my future PI's lab. Very good LOR, decent GRE, but nothing but mind-blowing. Oh, but nothing mind-blowing, my bad. Clear understanding of his career path. That is important too, clear understanding of my career path. So I'm thinking about going for the certified public accountant. So, I mean, I know for sure that's what I want to do. So it's like, it'd be easier for me to write a letter on that than to say, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I did information systems for master's, but that's not really what I wanted to do. So that's why I stopped. But that's for master's though. So, like, I know for sure, like, that's not my strength. My strength is like finance, math, and accounting. So why would I try to do something I never did before online? That was just crazy. But yeah, that's it, man. It's just information for y'all, man. Some encouragement too. Peace.